TGC Requiem. We are here with match 4. Not a keepable hand. So this hand could be really good. It could also be really bad. It's completely dependent upon what we draw. But I think we have to keep this. We kind of have most of what we need in terms of lands, some very early interaction, and filtering. This is actually okay because it makes sure that our Faithless Looting is going to gain us some value. Oh, hey! Grishoalbrand. I don't think I have played a single league with this deck where I have not gone up against Goryo's Vengeance, or Grishoalbrand, or whatever you want to call it, which is ridiculous because that deck is such a small percentage of the meta. I never, it's just bananas. So we're probably just going to lose right here, which is fine. It's the way that it works. Usually our next couple games are much better. So he's gonna go for it. We can try and pretend like we have the schnoiz. Oh man. What I wouldn't have given to draw that Goryo's Vengeance that last turn. So we actually might be able to get this. Might. So we're just going to hold up mana. We can actually beat him on our next turn, but what we'll try and do is we'll try and Goryo's Vengeance into Kiki. Barigmios. Oh, so he just flashback, so I think we're going to get this one. Unless he pull... Yeah, no, because he doesn't have any black mana. I suppose he could... Oh, that hurts. Oh, I thought it shuffled everything. I guess it just shuffles the... So the turn... Getting the win here... Not as likely. Alright, so we got the game 1 win. Played that wrong. I should have kept a blue mana up. Make lots of mistakes with this deck. This is why I keep playing it though. It feels so close. Alright, so we're definitely bringing in Dispel. Those are coming in. The counter squalls are coming in. Vendilion Click probably coming in. I think we can pull Grizzlebrand. I don't think Kolaghan's command is of any value in the matchup. May be able to pull a Jace or two, actually. Can probably pull a Goryo's Vengeance. Visions. I mean, Sarah Vision's Faithless Looting, these cards are all good. Remain, Snapcaster, Is It Charm, Exarch, Cut. So I think Jace is better than the Cut. Or is it? If he tries to just go raw power through me. You know what? Lightning Bolts is actually... No, when we're talking pure combo here, I think we want to race their combo with our combo, which means we want all of our Goryos in there. I think we want our Jace in there. And I think we're going to go with Terminate as extra removal. I like this. Not a good hand. Not a good hand. Not a good hand. We're just going to get run over here. I think we have to keep this and hope we draw into a land on actually, so we can actually keep this on top, which is fine. Blood Crypt will get us into it. So we're going to pitch Kiki, and I think we have to pitch Jace here. We may have to make the play where we just go for it turn 3 if we don't lose. I'm assuming we're getting a... Yep. So we could just lose right here. There's really not a whole lot to do, so we're just going to F6 while our opponent does what he does. We could hope to draw into... If we make it through it, we go land Goryo's Vengeance to reanimate Kiki on his end step the next turn, hopefully holding up counter magic. And then if we can get Kiki onto the battlefield and draw a land, then Exarch gets us there. But again, this is 2 turns away. He's going to draw into a hand here that allows him to basically go at this exactly the same the next turn. So for all intents and purposes, we really have to draw a counter spell. So here comes Borborygamos. Borborygamos. It's gonna Nourishing Shoal for another bunch of life, and then here comes some more card draw. So then he's going to throw lands at me. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the turn to kill. So we're on the play here though, so this makes things a little better. Again, I don't think there's really anything else here that we need to do or want to do. I suppose, so the one thing I would note is lightning bolt. So lightning bolt might be able to get him on a draw. Like if he draws 7 down to like 2 or 3, we might be able to get him with a bolt. I'm just going to bring the 1 bolt in. So I think we're good here. The 1 dispel is not great, but we do have a Serum Visions to help us get started. So we can go for the Faithless Looting here, but I think it's better left to draw 1 more card before we make that play, because then we could back it up with a Dispel. If we try to do this and he goes off on us, then we're in trouble. We don't want to rush. Grishoalbrand isn't going to beat him on our own. So we're just going to present that we have counter magic. Now we actually do have counter magic. Alright, so he had a Through the Breach and a Grishoalbrand, so we know he has Grishoalbrand and a couple lands. We can Goryo's Vengeance. Yeah, we should have actually held that mana there for Faithless Looting. That's my bad. The problem we're running into right now is if he draws into Goryo's Vengeance, Remand just puts it right back in his hand. So that'll exile it, we'll get to draw a card. Alright, so we can kind of go for a Kiki win right here. No lands. Wow, a whiff. I didn't even think to check. All four of our shocks are up, and we pitched our swamp. Oof. We're kind of in a pinch. We just gotta go for it. Alright, so discard a card. So at the draw step we could try and Goryo's Vengeance. Vendilion Click. So he's got an instant speed win here. I'm for all intents and purposes, I don't really care. We got to make a move. Serum Visions may have been a better play there. This is what happens when you do not think. Take that as a lesson to think. And we're in pretty good shape so long as he doesn't draw Glorious Vengeance. If he has a Through the Breach, we're good. We do not want him to draw Glorious Vengeance. Hey, just was thinking, if I play Exarch now, we don't have any way to pitch him either, do we? No, so we're just going to have to play this turn. We could have gone for it. We've given him an extra draw step. So here's the thing. If we go for it now, he can just combo us out in his place, but we're we got there. Excellent. All right, so hey, we're back up to 2-2, 2-1, and 2-2 in the league. Goryo's Vengeance. I have seen Goryo's Vengeance more in the last like 3 and 4 weeks than I have ever seen it over the rest of the time I've been playing Magic. So 2-2. Usually we're pretty good with the counter Magic afterwards. We had the spells we needed when we needed them, but we're also we're running something like 8 counter spells and a couple of snappies to recur them. So quite a bit of filtering. So 2-2. We'll be back with the last match shortly.